China is part of the dollar Inc. And, the fact of the matter is that the Chinese combined hold about $1.1 trillion of United States debt. And the whole world combined doesn't have but $3 trillion of our debt. Now, I know that's a lot of money. But when you look at the 15 trillion total, you have to ask yourself, where's the other 12? Mm-hmm. Who is it? They've been pointing their finger at China, the bugaboo. Hey, it's the Federal Reserve Bank of New York. They're the ones that hold the majority of our debt.
Yes.
And the owners of the Federal Reserve banks hold the other balance. And then the rest of it is all internal trust funds, 170 separate trust funds that the federal government maintains, from Social Security to airport to highway to, every special earmarked tax dollar that comes into the Treasury is borrowed and spent on other purposes. And that borrowed money is represented by the non-public debt, which is held intergovernmentally. So nobody ever gets to see it. These two areas, I think, are the place where we need the most attention. Not so much in China. China is, after all, a partner of the Federal Reserve Bank of New York by its ownership with Goldman Sachs of a New York banking entity. So, they're part of the clique, and they make money. Think of their process, right? Their companies inside of China get to bring their goods to the United States and sell them here free of tariff, no import tariff. Then they take the profits that they make and take that back to China, where it's taxed by the Chinese authorities. You see, we don't get to tax that Chinese company. So they don't pay anything for the use of our market, our ports, our government supervision, or none of the wire transfer systems that are in place, and none of the check clearing, none of that. None of that is paid for by the entities in China that sell their goods here. It's all paid for by we, and that's why our deficit is so high. So, yeah, they are a partner, they have a vested interest, and they will always act in the interest of their best customer the way any good consumer operation does.